All right, so I had a gentleman reach out to me on Instagram and ask me how did I put together the Instagram story for the Big King Hard Times video. Very, very simple. So I challenged myself to create this story video not only in Adobe but also in Final Cut. So let's jump over to the computer so I can show you how I actually made this video story. Let's go. We've got Final Cut open. We're gonna create a new project. Go to File, New Project. And it's gonna bring up this screen. Just name your project. We're gonna name this IG Story. All right. So once you get to this screen, you need to click on Custom so you can put in the resolution that you want. And to make the story videos, all you're doing is reversing these numbers. So we're gonna go 1080 by 1920. I'm gonna leave it at the 23.98, which is 23976, whatever, 24 frames. We're gonna click OK, and that is gonna give us our rectangular frame over here. All right, now we're just gonna simply drag in our media, which I should have put here. Import. And for those of you that are actually watching this video, bear with me because I've been using Final Cut for exactly 4 days. All right, we're gonna go up there, import media, find where our media is. All my media is stored on my elements. So we need to import the video, and then we're gonna go and get the images. Import media, and these are actually stored in Dropbox. Alright, now we have our media. We have all of our media inside of our project. We're simply going to, let me see, let's drag this image down. So this is an image. Let's grab this. We're gonna leave it whole. Drag it into the timeline like so. We know story videos are always 15 seconds or less, so we're just gonna drag this out to, that says 18 seconds. Alright, that's right at 15. Boom, 1422. It's 15 seconds. We got that image, and how do you do it? The transform. We're gonna open up transform over here, and then we're just gonna set, the scale is gonna move it up. We're gonna change our position. We're gonna change the Y position to move it up or down. So we're gonna move that down. All right, that's about in the right position. We're gonna take our other image and pretty much do the same thing. I shouldn't have to actually do that either. In Final Cut, you just stack them on top, make sure they're the same size, and then we're gonna take this image and transform the Y position to the top. That is pretty much it. Now that leaves our frame. So now we're just gonna go and find the video, which is right here. Cut out a section. Start right there when the money comes, and then we know we need to cut that all the way back to 15 seconds. That's close enough. I'm gonna drag that and throw that directly on top. And that is pretty much it. Now, I don't have my pictures in the right place. So I think you can do one of three things. You can either move your images, change the values to where they go up a little bit. I went in the wrong direction. To where it crops out those black borders, which I think is not gonna fix this particular problem. So I want to set that back to make sure it's at the edge of the frame. And then I will actually scale up. So we're just gonna come inside the video, click on the video, and then scale it up. Let's say 110%. 120. All right. Go 120, and that's pretty much it. To add the text, we just need to come back, click up here at our text tool, find the text we like. I see this one used a lot, and that lower third is just in the right spot. So we'll put it there, and we'll come in here and change the font, not the font, but the letters. Big King. Well, I can't spell when I'm recording. And that's pretty much it. There's your story video.
Let's talk about the money, let's talk about the hard times. You can get the money back, but what about the lost time? I done had so many ups and downs, I done lost count. I was 6 feet under, boy, I had to crawl out.
Simple. And of course, you know, to get it, you go to what is it, share, and then master file. When that comes up, check your settings. It's already, all of this information should be pretty much correct. Go to next, and then set your save path, and that is pretty much it. So let's jump over into Premiere and do the same thing, which is pretty much the exact same method. Now we are in Adobe, and so all we're gonna do is click down here, new item, go to sequence. We're gonna find our sequence. I shot this in 1080 at 24 frames. Go to settings, and then change your resolution, or your frame size, excuse me. Change your frame size 1080 by 1920. All right, I said it correctly that time. Change your frame size. My values are all jacked up right now. 1080. There we go. 9/16. We're looking for this. All right, change your frame size to 1080 by 920. You would click OK. I already have it made, and it's going to give you this frame right here. Then you're just going to go back and locate your media, which I think, because I made the template, I need to import my images. So we're going to find those really fast. Hard Times, King Dead, and Menace Perform. If you watch this video, if you're looking at me right now showing you how to make this template, and you have watched this King Day video, which I will put a link in the corner, I named this picture Menace Perform. That should tell you where we got the inspiration for this visual. And if you thought Menace to Society, you would be correct. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to slide these down. This picture is actually pretty large, so we're going to scale it down a bit. 55% is usually what will get you in the right spot. We need to go about 57. I can see my edge right there. Alright, 57. We're going to do the same thing to the other image. Slide it to the top. We're gonna change that scale to 57% and then get it in the right spot. Now our images are set correctly. I might want to pull this bottom one up just a little bit. There we go. Then find our video, which is right here. Cut out the section that you want cut out. Make sure it is 15 seconds. I forgot to do that over here. I'll pull this to 35 seconds just so I can use my math. And I know I should stop at 50. Drag our video in. Now to make this easier in Premiere, you could simply drag these two on top of your video. Good to go. If you want to bring text in, you could either use the graphics tab to open up all of the graphics over on this side, the essential graphics panel, which will give you text options, or you could go File, New, Legacy Title, and that would give you a text builder menu. I have text in this project somewhere that I could simply drop in. There we go. For the sake of this video, bring all of these down. I'm going through a whole bunch of extra steps. You guys know how to edit. And then I'm gonna come over here to the effects control panel and just slide my text where I want it. I have a graphic for Cain, and that is right here. I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna slide it into place. I'm gonna scale it down to 30%. And because of how this text is, it might make it hard to see. We'll put it right here on this shirt. And then we'll move the hard times. And that is pretty much it. There is your simple. Doesn't take all day, and you know how to export it from Premiere. You simply press Control or Command M. If your timeline is highlighted, excuse me, that will bring up your export settings. Then you just set your output name and your save path wherever you want it to go, and that is it. It's very, very simple. Doesn't take very long to do. You can get these done in about 15 minutes flat, even if you're starting completely from scratch, as long as you already have your images in mind and your video is already ready to go. If you enjoy this type of content, or if you found this tutorial to be helpful, then do me a favor and click the thumbs up, and also hit the subscribe button down in the lower right hand side of the screen. Click the notification bell so you know every single time that I post a video, and you can stay up to date with my content and my channel. As always, I greatly appreciate the love and the support. Again, as always, the grind defines your work ethic. So if you continue to grind hard, then you will meet expectation every single time. Peace, love, and light, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.